one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets from the first in and the last out, see me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in.
Welcome in, Warrior fans, to Conference Carolina's digital network, home of Warrior Athletics. On this very rainy Friday night, your Warriors take on a non-conference opponent, Carolina Christian, in the second matchup here in historic Tyson Gymnasium. As right there, the miss from Alex Tavares from the corner. That's his first missed three in his last few trips from beyond the arc. So the streak does end there with Tavares. Alex Tavares, a senior transfer, coming into this game, starting here, along with number 3, Marcus Long, number 4, Rayvon Allen, Bobby Taylor, and then Aaron Timms. Of course, if you remember, the last time these two teams met, it was a historic day for the Warriors, winning that one with their historical most points in a game for men's basketball, 132 to the Centurions' 74. 74 was the most points that the Centurions had scored on the season. But of course, with that one, not a lot of defense being played by the Warriors. Okay, coming into this one, 7-13, 4-9 in conference, 5-4 at home, getting over that mark with a win over Clinton College, actually happening last night. Came down to the wire, Warriors pulling that one out, 86-83, with an absolute clutch block coming from the Clinton College transfer, RJ Bell. Not playing tonight, but you won't really see a lot of the Warriors starting five in this matchup. Of course, being told from coaching staff, a lot of those players will only be coming in if needed for an emergency. And after being a team 132-74, you're not going to have a lot of emergencies there, as that's back-to-back threes being made there by Marcus Long. And Long, standing at 6'2", is actually playing a forward position, so it's almost like the Warriors are coming out in a 3-guard. And then, of course, Aaron Timms, staying at 6'8", will be the center for the Warriors tonight. Tavares being out there almost as a power forward, but only standing at 6'5". That's driving there. Tough bucket made by Antoine Corbin. As Carolina Christian actually having a 6-8 lead right now on the Warriors. Of course, going back to the earlier matchup that we saw on January 2nd here in Tyson Gymnasium. The Centurions never had a lead. Score was only tied once, and that was at 0-0 when the game started. It's a big game for the Warriors all around. C.J. Jordan with 20 points in that outing, along with Shea Smith having 15. Raheem Brisendine with 13. Eric Hackett with 13 as well. Also, Giovanni Hogan having 7.7 rebounds in that game. Excellent on the board. Warriors end up having just one shy of having 50 rebounds in that game. A lot of points scored, but not many of those points were scored from the charity stripe. Only 16 attempts from the free throw line, 11 of those being made. Warriors did have 9 threes in that game, 2 of those coming from Shea Smith, 2 as well from Alex Tavares, shot 2 for 5, and then 2 of those coming from Eric Hackett. Right there on the wing now, Centurions coming out in a 2-3 zone. So that we almost saw a third three being made there, as this one will stay here. That one's last touched by Corbin. On the floor right now for the Centurions, there's Lil John, there's Randolph, Corbin, Garrett, and trying to get a number there. No numbers on the front of the jerseys that the Warriors have. That's also Anthony Phillips out there, number 15 for the Centurions. Warriors wore their home whites yesterday in the win against Clinton College. So, of course, their jerseys there having to wear their away blues. That's a great pass there from Bobby Taylor, and the easy lay-in for the and one for the senior Alex Tavares. It was a big night for him last night, having just 5 points, but was perfect from the field, one of those being from beyond three-point land. As he'll go to the line. On the year is shooting right at 100%, now 6 for 6 on the year for Tavares. Warriors actually coming in a press, having a 12-8 lead right now, 60 minutes left to play. About to come up on the first media timeout of the half. As Corbin now with it, guarded by Bobby Taylor. Step back three from him, that one's well short and will be out of bounds. That one's last touch by Phillips. Actually, last touch by Randolph. And we will see that immediate timeout here, just under 16 left to play here. Warriors leading 12-8 right now. Conference Carolinas Digital Network, powered by Huddle, is the official digital network of Conference Carolinas. The digital network features all the original live stream programming from Conference Carolinas. Conference Carolinas Digital Network is available online at conferencecarolinas.com/watch, as well as on platforms such as Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV. Mobile devices including iPhone, iPad, and Android will also work with the default web browser. Learn more and start watching now at conferencecarolinas.com/watch. We're just coming out of the media timeout here. Hopefully, full head of steam now. Bobby Taylor bringing it down for the Warriors. Warriors having the same look out there. Tavares from the corner and splashes that one home. He's got a quick 5. Tavares being one of the better three-point shooters there. That's a pull-up jumper missed there by Phillips. Got a rebound by Garrett. And a block there by Timms. Would have been a tough shot anyway for Antoine Corbin. But Timms just sending a message there with a denial. Be Chris Bridge. Or excuse me, Chris Briggs, as Tavares a little shaken up there, a little contact. There will be a foul going on number 22, Miles Randolph. It'll just be his first foul of the game. There'll be 3 team fouls for the Centurions. Warriors set up in man. Usually that's what you would see with playing 3 guard right now. And that will be a shot clock violation. It really just seemed like the Centurions were not aware of it running out. It'll be the second turnover coming from the Centurions early in this first half. Three ball there by Rayvon Allen. That one's missed, rebounded by Phillips. He'll bring it down, guarded by Long on the wing. Trying to drive in now through some contact, and we'll get fouled there by Long. You really don't want to say this about a team, but with the Warriors coming into this one, it's a good cool down for them. A lot of sickness going around, especially throughout college sports, just with the weather changing and everything. It's good that if you do have any illnesses on your roster, you can make sure to rest those guys who aren't feeling so well, but also resting some of your stars that you've been seeing. Whereas Eric Hackett, Chris Osabaya, you'll see them in only emergency situations. As McCray checking in for the Warriors, set up in the corner right now. Thought about catch and shoot. Tavares driving through, trying to get the foul there, nothing called. Be ran up driving. There's Phillips trying to go through some contact. That one's off the glass, nowhere close to the rim though. Be rebounded by McCray. McCray having 4 points in the last outing against the Centurions. Back to Tavares. How about a fadeaway? Back to Long, top of the key. 5 on the shot clock here. Step back 3 through some contact, but an air ball there for Long. Looks like Giovanni Hogan getting ready to come in the game for the Warriors. We'll more likely be seeing a lot of substitution coming in for the Warriors in this one. As Tavares checking out, will be Hogan coming in for him. And then also coming in for the Centurions is number 12, Dev Strudevant. Saw him play a little bit in the last outing. Looking at some stats on him right here. Had 13 points in that game. Was one of the starters. Surprising not to see him in the starting lineup this go around. 13 points on 5 for 8 shooting. 9 of those points actually coming from beyond three-point land, shooting 3 for 4. So a pretty good outing coming from Strudevant. That's Briggs now to Strudevant. Briggs having a long 3 and too strong there off the back iron. Warriors trying to go quick here as Hogan back to Allen, top of the key, having to reset some one-on-one action here, trying to go through. And a block shot there coming from Luke Garrett, but an easy dunk there for McCray. Phillips trying to go quick there. Tip shot there from Hogan. And the rebound will go to Allen. Allen in transition now has McCray. Back to Allen, but he will be fouled there, more likely going on Randolph. Actually, no, that one's going against Luke Garrett. It'll be his second foul of the night. As number 10, Jalen Brown coming in. Not the Jalen Brown we're used to seeing, number 7 from the Boston Celtics. But really anything to help this team out. Inbound now to McCray, down low, back to Hogan. Hogan, some great patience down low with the pump fake and an easy bucket there. 19-10 Warriors leading. As Antoine Corbin trying to go ISO there, pull-up jumper from the mid-range, no good. Rebound by Allen. Another chance in transition, goes off the foot, and they'll say it went off of Allen's foot. So it'll be the first turnover from the Warriors in this game, as that was not the case against Clinton College. A lot of turnovers, 16 to be exact. But the big problem for the Warriors in that one was from the charity stripe. And guys like Christopher Osabaye, who We're used to seeing him be pretty solid from the free throw line. Went 0 for 5 in that outing, as that's another missed layup through some contest coming from Antoine Corbin, leading to an easy bucket there for Brizendine, who did also check into the game. Brizendine did not see him play against Clinton College. As another miss there, it'll be Hogan with the command in transition, trying to go coast to coast for the and one. So Hogan getting on the board, and in a big way here, as it will take us to immediate timeout here. 11:21 left to play here in the first half. Warriors already with a commanding 13-point lead. Did forget to mention this at the start of the game, but Rayvon Allen, number 4 for the Warriors, making his first start of the season, has played in now 13 games and finally getting the call here against the Centurions. Just a little score update right now, leading the way for the Warriors. It's Alex Tavares and Marcus Long tied with 6 points. As Hogan now making the free throw there, but stolen away by Hogan as well. Tough pass there going to Allen, missing the easy layup there. And it'll be the Centurions now in transition. Jalen Brown trying to go there, missing the layup, bottom half of the rim. Brizendine getting it here. Warriors taking their time, really. Hogan winning the lob there, and a tough fadeaway there for McCray, getting the bucket. Warriors up by 16, still in press. Which is trying to get up early and play some more of your guys here. Shot clock running out there. Another miss for Briggs. As a rebound going with Taylor and the Warriors. Great pick there from McCray. Taylor going coast to coast. Easy lay in there. And Taylor now on the board. Going back to Giovanni Hogan, is averaging just under 2 points a game right now, over doubling that margin there. As the three-point ball missed there from Strudevant. They do get the rebound though. Briggs with it back to Strudevant. Trying to drive in on Taylor. That one's stripped away by Allen though. Brizendine in transition, one-on-one. Easy lay-in there with their Euro. So the lead continuing to grow for the Warriors. Already up to 20 now. Strudevant trying to drive in there, and the denial by Rayvon Allen. Just a block party here for the Warriors. As Garrett coming back in, along with Monterio Fields, Anthony Phillips, and then also Miles Randolph coming back in the game as well. Pretty much the starting line that we saw from the Centurions. That's a tough fadeaway made there by Phillips. Taylor with it here. He's a flashy passer. People forget about that. As Brizendine have an open floater there. Centurions trying to go for the offensive foul there, but no good. Just an excellent bucket there from Brizendine. Bring it down for the Centurions. It's Fields. Having Corbin now. On the wing, Warriors still in man. And that one will be a foul, more likely being called on Taylor, and is. So it will be the 15th foul for the Warriors. As Marcus Long checking back in. It'll be Damaris McCray. Same look coming out for the Centurions. Warriors still in man. And they can pretty much stay in this for the entire game. Right now with a 20-point lead. Corbin trying to drive in. Tough shot there. A little bit too strong off the back iron. Rebound by Hogan. Hogan already having a great game so far. So is Brizendine, both coming off the bench. That one stripped away by Fields. And another block there by Rayvon Allen. So another media timeout coming here. The 8-minute. 7:52 left to play. Warriors still out in front by 20. And the lead will more likely continue to grow here in the first half.
This is nationwide. The NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
As an institution founded with a focus on faith, service, or both, we share values and strive to attain excellence and virtue in all that we do. Conference Carolinas has a rich tradition in roots that dates to its initial inception on December 6, 1930. Our students are nationally recognized for their extraordinary success in the classroom, in the community, and at the highest levels of NCAA competition. Please visit conferencecarolinas.com to learn more about Conference Carolinas. Warriors ball here, same look for them. It'll be Hogan, Brizendine, Long, Taylor, and Allen out there. Warriors playing some small ball here. As Brizendine being one of the taller ones out there on the floor, as they'll be called for the travel there. Inbound here to Phillips, but it'll be Corbin staying at the one guard here, bringing it down. Getting off there, back to Fields, top of the key. They'll try to go down low, and it will almost be stolen away. Had someone open now, stolen away again by Hogan. And a foul there. Nothing intentional, just wrong place, wrong time coming from Phillips. be Phillips' first foul of the game. But now coming in back from the starting lineup, it will be number 30, Jalen Littlejohn. And it will be Miles Randolph checking out. Inbound here to Taylor. Back out to Allen. Allen from the wing. That one cashes in. Warriors on fire so far from beyond the arc. Right now shooting right on 50%. And another steal there for the Warriors. And a throwdown there from Hogan. Great transition there. Almost saw a chase down block there from Hogan. Great effort on both sides of the floor. But an easy bucket there coming for Luke Garrett. And they'll call long there for the push-off on the step back. Just a good idea there, but couldn't get away with the extension. Now Marcus Long, only at 6'2", for the Warriors, has played a good bit of the center position. Even going back to last season against Young Harris was at the 5 spot. And Young Harris does carry a rather tall and lanky squad with them. As Hogan getting triple guarded there, and a wide open 3 for Long, and he'll cash in there for another 3. Warriors now 5 of 9 from three-point land in the first half. About 5:30 left to play here. Three ball there, another miss for Corbin. In transition, Hogan going for it, Philetta Steam will be fouled. Good sportsmanship being shown from the Centurions. Foul going more likely on Littlejohn. And it'll just be his first foul of the game. A miss there on the free throw from Hogan. Phillips trying to drive in there. Actually a new sub coming in here for the Warriors. And a new face getting his first shot here. And first turnover, it'll be Logan Hockaday. That's a tough bucket there, coming from Antoine Corbin. But Logan Hockaday, we'll see him a little bit on our developmental squad here at Southern Wesleyan, but is also one of the team managers on this Warriors team. So as we talked about earlier, that we would see a lot of this squad play tonight, especially a lot of guys who really haven't seen a lot of playing time. Of course, saw Rayvon Allen gets a good bit of playing time, getting his first start as well. But a big congratulations to Logan in this one. Just having a short timeout being called here by the Centurions. 4:44 left to play. Warriors out in front. Haven't really looked back either, leading 40-18. Off of a great showing coming from Hogan. Already has 7 points in this one, along with Marcus Long has 9 in the game, 3 for 5 shooting. Hogan only misses on the floor or from the stripe, shooting 1 for 3. Warriors as a whole shooting 3 for 6. Still not looking as good as they have been, as Logan getting stripped away once again. And an easy lay in there for Anthony Phillips. Showing press there. Here's 9, Allen. Allen going baseline, handoff to Hogan, who will be fouled and will have another trip to the charity stripe. Good job by Brizendine there, really trying to just cheer up Hockaday. Art does have 2 turnovers in very limited minutes tonight, but still a lot of game left to be played, as Jim got very quiet. That's not a lot of fans here in Tysinger Gymnasium, just because of the magnitude of the game, but Warriors still here to please the crowd. Missing the second one there. Garrett trying to drive in, another miss there, gets his own rebound, kicking out to Phillips. Phillips through some contact, and Hockaday getting his first varsity personal foul here. Logan Hockaday, a sophomore guard, transferring from Toccoa Falls College, is originally from Watkinsville, Georgia. Don't really have much of a bio on him just yet. Hopefully trying to get his first points in this one here, as it will be a foul being called on Garrett. As it looks like timeout being called here. This one going with Coach Stites and the Warriors. 3:47 left to play here. Warriors up by 19, 41-22.
You went before that. Trying to have the film or something. And his West.
West Shores FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
Black Warriors FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
West Shores FC, we're by far the greatest team
The world has ever seen.
we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
That's Rayvon Allen going to the charity stripe. We'll switch over to our season opener from our women's softball team, getting the sweep against Albany State University. Playing on the road in that one, won the first one 9-1, and then winning the second of the doubleheader 8-2. So of course we love a Warrior sweep here on the Friday. As Amberly Way, I said, a 3-run homer, and also had another homer to go with it, so a big game for Amberley Way in game number 1. And then switch over to game number 2. Rebecca Lamb also having a homer as well. Warriors softball looking to have a great signing class. Chloe Smith being one of those. Saw her pitch in the first game of the doubleheader. Having 2 strikeouts in the 6 innings that we saw her pitch, having 4 walks, 6 hits. The exercise science major from Villarica High School in Georgia. I was playing a little bit of first base in her time, a well-rounded prospect coming in for the Warriors, as will be an offensive foul there from Allen. Now switching over to some Warrior baseball, while our men's basketball team just extending their lead more, now up to 22. Your Warriors baseball team will be traveling to Americus, Georgia. I believe they were leaving today, playing at 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. tomorrow. Also having a Sunday game playing at 2 p.m. A later game for just 1, but going up against Georgia Southwestern. So a big game for the Warriors, opening up a Peach Belt opponent that they have. The Warriors predicted to be 12th in Conference Carolinas. And then their opponents being Georgia Southwestern State, looking to be 5th in Peach Belt. And Peach Belt, a very competitive conference in Division II baseball. But also, Warriors having the work cut out for them coming into this season, with teams like Young Harris, North Greenville, Mount Olive being 3 of the teams that are ranked in the top 25 for Division II baseball. Also for our women's lacrosse team, having their season opener and their home opener tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. It'll be me on call down at Childs Field as your Warriors take on Emory-Henry University. The Warriors got the win last year against that team. A lot of changes for the women's lacrosse team coming into this season. Going all the way back to the 2024 season, 2-15. One of those wins. One of those 2 wins coming against conference opponent Lee's McRae Bobcats, winning that one 26-14. And also handily beating Warren Wilson in their season finale, 13-4. So it looks like it'll be Hogan going to the line, as that foul was going against Anthony Phillips. Will just be his 2nd foul. Coach Pay just trying to calm him down over there. Warriors are in the double bonus, as Hogan making the first one. Right now, Hogan having 13 points in the game. He's having just an amazing game, as that one rattles in, going 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Loud production coming from Gio Hogan. Corner 3 there. Missed by Briggs, rebounded by Tavares. Saw him in the starting lineup. Going fast, 3-ball there from Brizendine, too strong there. Easy rebound for Phillips. Walking it down there under a minute. Not many possessions left here. Almost only there, and that will be a foul on Allen. Just trying to cheat that one a little bit too much. And will be his 3rd foul of the game. Raven Allen only with 4 points in the game, was in the starting lineup. Has the most minutes from the Warriors so far at 19. As the miss there coming from Briggs. So Warriors have the completion of this possession. Got a 7-second differential. Pass there to Brizendine. Brizendine in the corner. That one splashes in. Another 3 for the Warriors. That's 6 for 12, right at 50%. And it looks like they'll drain this clock out, trying to go for a last-second shot. Handoff there to Fields. Tavares going for the block there, and a buzzer beater lay-in for Anthony Phillips and the Centurions. We go into the locker room. Warriors lead 51-28. A big first half coming from Giovanni Hogan. 14 points, 4 for 4 shooting from the field. His only misses are from the charity stripe. 6 for 9 from the free throws. Does have 5 rebounds as well, 2 steals. Raven Allen, 4 points. Does have 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. But those 3 personal fouls, we're going to get a haul of them here. Marcus Long saw him in the starting lineup tonight. 9 points, 3 for 6 shooting. All of the shots have come from beyond the arc. 3 for 6. 1 rebound, 1 steal. Did have a very impressive block coming early in the first half. Only at 16 minutes, excuse me. Aaron Timms also having a very nice block as well. So the Warriors pretty much in cruise control for the rest of this one. 51-28 they lead. Flipping over to the Carolina Christian side. Anthony Phillips saw him in the starting lineup tonight. 10 points, double digits for him. 3 for 9 shooting is perfect from the charity stripe. 4 for 4 also with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Coming for Luke Garrett at the guard position. Does have 2 points, 3 fouls though, so something to look at for Garrett and the Centurions. One of your better defenders, at least historically, does have 3 fouls, and a very important piece if you want to hold the Warriors to a limited amount of points on the board. Antoine Corbin also in the starting lineup, 7 points, 3 for 9 shooting. One of those coming from beyond the arc. That's pretty much it for him. 19 points in the game. And then also Briggs saw him in the starting lineup. Not many minutes though, only 8 minutes. Does have 3 shots. 0 for 3 for him. That'll pretty much be it for Carolina Christian's side, being down a good bit, 51-28. And we'll be right back here on Conference Carolinas in just a little bit, in about 12 minutes. One more second of action here in Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
If things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
little difficulties on the video production, but still having audio right here. Still having audio here in 19-10. You have to play in the second half. Warriors up 51-28. Coming out of halftime, full head of steam. Pretty much the same starting lineup that we saw. Then plus Brizendine. Brizendine with 9 points. Only on 13 minutes in the game. Bobby Taylor also out there with Alex Tavares, Marcus Long, and then Rayvon Allen. Tough bucket there, missed by Bobby Taylor, getting his own rebound and getting the putback here for the Warriors, extending their lead now 53-28. Down low, outlet pass. And with the flush there coming from Anthony Phillips. Phillips now with 12 in the game. As Taylor still bringing it down. Almost stripped away into the hands of Long on the wing, guarded by Phillips. Ball down low, good move there, trying to go baseline. And a foul there will be called on Phillips, pushing Long out of bounds. So it will be Phillips's third foul of the game. The visiting Centurions bringing it 9 on their roster tonight. As Tavares in the corner for 3 and cashes in once again. Tavares now with 9 in the game. Tavares said this last night against Clinton College. Tavares getting a little bit of time at 5 points in that angle, one of those being a 3 ball. But Tavares is a definition of a catch and shoot shooter. As that one's stolen away by Allen. Allen full of steam, trying to go coast to coast. No block there, just a missed layup through some traffic. As Corbin kicking out to Fields in the corner. That one's short, rebounded by Long. Long out to Tavares. Tavares thought about 3, going inside. Can't hold on to it through traffic, but it will stay here. Last touch by Fields. Tavares a pretty clean shooter, 2 for 3. As trying to go down low there. As that's a hard fall for Fields, making sure he's okay. Good sportsmanship from both sides. Fields appearing to be okay. Got up quick. A hard foul going over Tavares. Just trying to walk it off here. No shooting foul. Will just be on the ground. Taylor inbounding here. Catch and shoot there for Tavares. Once again, top of the key. That one's short. And then rebound will be going with Garrett. Fields, top of the key, guarded by Tavares. Pull up from 3 there. That one cashed in. They'll call it a 2, though. Foot was on the line. .4 lead, cutting into it just a little bit. Pass inside, Brizendine, back out Tavares, picked there by Brizendine. And off there to Taylor. Blowing tail on the shot clock now. Picked there by Tavares, deep 3. And a foul will be called, so it'll be 3 shots for Taylor. And that one going against Littlejohn will be his 3rd foul. So 4 of the starters from Carolina Christian now with 3 fouls in the game. Carolina Christian, of course, said earlier, only having 4 reserves. As the lefty Taylor cashing in the first one. Bobby Taylor, a 61% shooter. As his little mix-up there, Monterio Fields. The little mix-up there was the 2nd shot, but now we'll be seeing a 3rd and does cash that one in. Only 2 for 3 there, not a bad margin. 66.6 to be exact. So it does raise that free throw percentage just a tad bit. As Fields trying to drive in now, Brizendine. A lot of contact, high arcing off the glass. That one finds its way in. (58-34), just under 16 left to play here. The next dead ball foul will be, or next dead ball in general, will be the media timeout. That's a big bucket there coming from Brizendine. And stolen away there by Taylor. Taylor a 3-on-2, going in there for the hop step. And a good pass there to put in by Allen. Allen now with 6 in the game. Another assist to Bobby Taylor, now 7 in the game. Does have 6 points of his own. Also a steal on that possession as well. Kick out there to Corbin. Corbin from 3, that one gashes in. So a timeout being called by Pay. 15:04. Will just be his 32nd timeout, so we'll keep it here. Warriors up 62-37. Phillips leading the way for the Centurions, still with 12 points. Antoine Corbin now joined double digits with 10 now, 4 for 10 shooting. After the made 3 ball there. Only 2 threes being made for the Centurions, both those coming from Antoine Corbin. 2 for 11 as a team, he's 2 for 4 on his own. On the other end, Warriors right at 50% from three-point land. 3 of those coming from Marcus Long. And another 2 coming from Alex Tavares. Rayvon Allen and Brizendine with 1 of their own. After this cool-down game from the Warriors, they will come back home next Wednesday, February 5th at 7 p.m., taking on conference opponent Commerce College here in historic Tysinger Gymnasium. And then after that, they will end off the year in conference play. They'll be on the road at King on February 8th, on the road at Young Harris February 11th. Now, then back home for the UNC Pembroke on February 15th, and home as well on February 19th against Erskine College. And finished off their road trip in Murfreesboro, North Carolina against Chowan University February 22nd. That's a Saturday, 4 p.m. And then they'll end off the year here in Tysinger Gymnasium on February 26th, which is a Wednesday, 7 p.m. against Shore University. Will more likely be our senior day. Looks like a technical foul being handed out to Monterio Fields. Will be Bobby Taylor taking this one. Not really what you want being down by a big margin, 65-39. Technical foul will be Fields going out. Now on the floor for the Centurions, it'll be Lil John Randolph, along with Antoine Corbin, Luke Garrett, and then Anthony Phillips here. So instead of going a sideline inbound, they'll actually put the Warriors baseline on their own end after the technical foul coming from Fields. Fields has had a pretty good showing now with 4 fouls. That's a tough lay in there for Brizendine. Brizendine now with 13 in the game. That shot clock needing to be fixed there, running down to 1. Not a shot clock violation, just shot clock error. It looks like the clock's still running down. Must be something going on there with the controls. Trying to get something fixed down there on the scorer's table. I saw Ontario Fields get that technical foul just a few moments ago, having 11 points in the game. Not a bad showing at all for him. I don't have the cumulative stats for the Centurions in front of me. Had a difficult time getting those. But it will just be a stoppage here. As it should be around 14 minutes, maybe a little bit more, about 14:14 to be exact, left on the clock. I feel like we talked about this last time these two teams met. It's so good that the Warriors can get some of their bench guys going in this game. Giovanni Hogan, 14 points, and then Raheem Brizendine with 13. It's good to see guys like that who you'd see come off the bench as some rotation players come in having a great game. And maybe a little confidence, get a rhythm going for different games so they're coming in, especially with the rest of your games being conference opponents. And speaking of Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily. Our 15 current member institutions work hard daily to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. Please visit conferencecarolinas.com to learn more about Conference Carolinas. As we wait here in historic Tyson Gymnasium over the speakers, you can probably hear it on your home television or wherever you might be watching Conference Carolinas digital network here, as you hear a little chicken dance going on. As we see assistant volleyball coach and also head women's lacrosse coach Lindsay Schneider standing up, kind of waiting for her to start the chicken dance movement. Of course, if we could pan just a little bit to the right, you can see athletic director Julia Reiniga actually starting to demonstrate a little bit. Having some good form with the chicken dance there. Also, Deputy of Compliance here, also, and Assistant Athletic Director Mike Gillespie just out of frame here. Another person you might not expect to see the chicken dance, but in situations like this, it would warrant a chicken dance from Deputy Mike Gillespie. Oh, seeing a little bit of movement there from Schneider. And chicken dance over with, 14-14 on the clock, 68-39, Warriors commanding lead here. Of course, more than likely won't get to that 132-point mark at this game. But it's great to get some of your guys going, getting at the rhythm, and also seeing guys like Logan Hockaday coming from being a game manager and a developmental player, coming and getting his first look here on the varsity stage. A tough bucket there. Coming for Anthony Phillips over Tavares as they actually go inside long. Double team down low. Goes through some contact to get there for the bucket. Warriors now 70-41. 29-point lead. It's been their highest all night. As Corbin now on the wing again, guarded by Allen. We saying there, Phillips from 3 cashes that one in. And Phillips now up to 17 in the game. As we look back here, leading scorer was Antoine Corbin. Last outing between these two teams, 17 points scored for him. Looks like Anthony Phillips did not play in the last outing. The last time these two teams met, patting the rebounds there. Okay, it was Antoine Corbin. Appears to be shaken up there. Hopefully he's okay. A big part to this team. And a 3-ball made there by Tavares. Tavares heating up here. Hopefully Corbin okay. Last support from his team. Athletic trainers going out to make sure he is okay. Corbin being helped off the court. Came down pretty hard. Holding out that calf. Will be Briggs coming in the game. Right now it's Briggs. Yeah, Briggs, Field, Randolph, Garrett. As Field's having it here. Briggs trying to go to work down low. Tough bucket there, just rolls out. Got about a foul there, long ringing it down. Taylor staying close as a 3-ball from Brizendine, and that one splashes home once again. Brizendine now with 16 in the game, leading the Warriors. Three-ball there being missed by Phillips. Getting their own rebound though. Fields having it here, driving in. Through some contact, can't get the and one, but the foul going against Marcus Long. Did look like Antoine Corbin was about to come in. We're going right back to the bench here. Looks like he is okay, so that's a great sign to see. Bobby Fields. And it looks like it will be an immediate timeout.
What if there's a place for you where thinking and doing go hand in hand with innovation, where professors are more like mentors and guides, where generosity is contagious, and if you catch it, you just might change the world? This is it. Step into community, step into faith, step into life. Step into Southern Wesleyan University.
Fields now going to the line for the Centurions. Warriors having the same look as last outing to Tavares, Taylor, Long, Allen, and Brizendine. Hogan hasn't played this second half. Neither has McCray. Tim still on the further side of the bench along with Osabaye. Hasn't had any minutes tonight. More likely won't see any minutes from him. One of the leading scorers on the Warriors as another 3-ball raining down for Alex Tavares. And a guy with limited minutes, me and Andrew Baxley, co-commentator last night, were talking about this. During the last game against Clinton College, Tavares not having a lot of minutes on the season, but has a lot of production being done. Rebound there by Tavares. Bobby Taylor, flashy pass, almost throws it out of bounds. Allen kicking out to Long. Long from the corner, splashes that one in. So another made 3 there for the Warriors. They lead 85-47 with about 10 minutes left to play here in the second half. Hard foul there. Will be going against Bobby Taylor. As it'll send Fields to the line. Making the first one there. Fields now with 13 in the game. And now make that 14. That's 3 Centurions with double digits. Fields does have 4 fouls in the game though. 3-ball there from Brizendine. Just a little bit short there, but actually rebounded by Rayvon Allen with the foul there, so he'll head to the line. Foul going against Miles Randolph. Randolph, it should be his 4th foul. Actually, no, that is... I don't believe that should have went against Phillips because Phillips is actually not in the game. So not sure about that one. That should have been going against Randolph. Should have been his first foul. Three-ball there. Another miss from Fields. Rebounded by Marcus Long. Long trying to go coast to coast. Can he do it? No, he can't. But the putback by Giovanni Hogan. What a putback there. Extending the lead now, 89-49. Fields answering back with a quick bucket there. But Hogan now with 16 in the game. Giovanni Hogan coming off the bench in this one has been star-studded tonight. Along with Marcus Long, 17 points in the game. Tough bucket there. That one roused home for Bobby Taylor. Warriors definitely looking to push triple digits here, up by 40 now. Hale's bringing it down, having a great game of his own, 14 points in this one. Along with Anthony Phillips out there having the ball right now. 19 points in the game, 4 fouls though. I don't believe he should have 4 fouls. I believe he should still be at 3, as that's just an amazing turnaround fadeaway for Phillips. Having 21 in the game. As now getting close to about 8 minutes left in this game. Just some crunch time, just some garbage time here for the Warriors. Turnaround jumper for Long. That one's a little bit short. Rebounded by Phillips. Good here to Briggs. Briggs guarded by Tavares. Tavares having that height differential. Fields thinking about it. He can shoot from that range. Elects to go inside. Tough jumper over Taylor. No good, just short. Rebounded by Hogan. Taylor trying to go. Tough shot there. Can't get it though, but the putback by Hogan is there. Hogan with 18 now in the game. Three ball there, that one's made. Going for Phillips. Phillips now having 24 in the game. Great showing from him tonight, especially on the offensive part. Taylor, Thaba inside to Hogan, but just a mid-range jumper there falls for Taylor. Free ball there for Allen. Allen no good there, just a little bit flat. Briggs bring it down now. Having Phillips once again. Good handles there, step back three. Can he have it? No, he can't. With a rare miss for Phillips tonight. Great spin move there from Bobby Taylor, showing some flash on the handle. Fields. Easy lay in there for him. Great movement transition for the Centurions. As approaching 6 minutes now. Hogan trying to go inside. Great spin move, loses it. Trying to get it back. But it will go with Garrett and the Centurions now. Point no good from Fields. Taylor slowly bringing it down for the Warriors. Right now 97-58, looking for a three ball to get that triple digit mark. Pass almost gets away from Tavares. Pick there, double pick. Floater, that one's good for Taylor. Good lay in there. Coming from Phillips. Phillips having a great game tonight. 26 points for him. Great spin move. Taylor trying to keep with it. Great fake there. Showing a little bit of rondo as a slam there by Gio Hogan. So Warriors do get to the 101 mark. Step back jumper for Briggs. That one's no good over Tavares. Rebound by Taylor. Taylor driving in, and the lob there for the put in for Hogan. Looks like Hockaday coming back in for garbage time for the Warriors. Great defense there being shown by Tavares. A great jumper there missed from Fields. And Hockaday coming in now. Timeout being called. 4:10 left to play. Warriors over the triple digit mark, 103-60. Leading now by 43 points. That's the highest of the game. Giovanni Hogan with 22 points in the game. And just remember, Giovanni Hogan came into this game averaging just under 2 points a game right at 1.9 averaging. Right now it's 22 points in the game. Definitely a season high for Hogan here. Of course, also a great night coming from Brizendine, 16 points in the game. Marcus Long, 17. Bobby Taylor with 16, having 11 assists as well, so he'll have a double-double on the night. Also having a steal to his name. Rayvon Allen with 3 steals, double digits, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and also 3 blocks as well. 36 minutes played for him tonight. Really just looking for Hockaday's first varsity points of the year. Definitely love to see that. See the Warriors squad go rowdy for that one. Definitely try to get some open looks. Does have 2 turnovers tonight. So looking to just get those jitters out as it will be Hockaday taking down the ball. Actually seeing a press here. They definitely know who's going to be inbounding the ball now. Hockaday does get across timeline. Wearing number 35. Can he score like Durant, though? And off there to Hogan. Hogan, good move there. Will be called for the travel. So it'll be immediate timeout being called. 3:52 left to play. 103-60. It's pretty much garbage time here for the Warriors. As we'll be right back here on Conference Carolina Central Network. Just getting a little stat here on Giovanni Hogan. On the year has scored a total of 25 points, but right now has 22. Could definitely see him get past that mark. Is still on the floor for the Warriors. $20 points for the junior forward. Away from Florida, previous school transferring from Detroit Central Christian College. Before this game, his season high was 7 points, actually against Carolina Christian earlier in the season. The most minutes he's seen is also 17 minutes against Carolina Christian, as he'll actually exit the game now. After having 20 minutes in this one. So just an astounding game for the junior Giovanni Hogan. As just such an easy lay-in there for Brizendine. Adding to his total as well, now having 18 in the game. Another guy hoping that he stays hot here is Alex Tavares, the Portsmouth, New Hampshire, the native from up north, having 15 points in this one. Just such a great catch and shoot. 4 for 6 from beyond three-point land, 5 for 9 from the field overall. I can get some stats on him real quick. Portsmouth High School. Came from the University of New Hampshire, then also Great Bay Community College and Plymouth State University, redshirted for the 2020 season. Let me get some stats on him real quick. While he is on the floor here, kicking out actually to Tavares from 3, and another 3 for Tavares. He's got 5 in the game. And just Tavares always trying to find the spotlight here, and has just been shining such a great way in this one. Just on fire from 3. Shooting 5 for 10, I believe. Most points he scored was against Carolina Christian. We're going to see a pattern here. 13 points in their last outing. That was actually his first points of the season, scored 13 of them. Now just having another great game, and another 3 for Brizendine. Having 21 in the game. He's also 3 for 6 from beyond the arc. You actually have 2 guys from the Warriors, as Marcus Long almost threw one down, but just an easy layup for him. Speaking of Marcus Long, having 5 threes in the game, along with Tavares with 5 as well, 5 for 7. And then Brizendine now with 3 of his own from beyond the arc. Warriors from beyond the three-point land, shooting just over 58%. We only had 4 guys shooting those threes, but they've been making them. 5 for Tavares, 5 for Long, 1 for Allen, and then 3 for Brizendine. 14 for 24 overall as a team. And Warriors starting to find some sort of rhythm when it comes to getting to the foul line. 15 for 21, 71.5%. But what has really been the kicker here, and it's one of the reasons why they're up so big here. It's not just because they're 10 of their last 11, but it's also because the Warriors are out-rebounding this team 43-28. And, of course, having a solid high differential, having that advantage here in this one. With 43 rebounds, still a great game on the boards for the Warriors. 11 of those coming offensively. As a 3-ball there, a miss for Hockaday. We'll try again for 3. Can he have it? Yes, he can! Hockaday with his first bucket for the Warriors. As we get now under a minute, can Hockaday go for 5? The floater gets his rebound, the putback, no good but the foul! So Logan Hockaday will head to the line. His first free throws of the year, first points of the year, first 3 of the year. Big moment for Hockaday. Makes the first one. Right now shooting 100% from the free throw line. And he'll stick with it here. Big 3-ball there, a miss from Strudovan. Really haven't seen that much of him in this game. As a lob, almost to Allen. Woo, what a highlight that could have been. I mean, they do have 30 seconds left to play. We could see probably wouldn't be looked upon very highly, but as Chris Briggs dribbling this one out, 5 on the shot clock now, and they will take the shot clock violation here. As Tavares will be inbounding it here. Inbound to Rayvon Allen, and the Warriors get it done here. They get the season sweep on the NCCAA opponent in the Carolina Christian Centurions. 118-68 will be the final. And your player of the game has got to be Giovanni Hogan, number 15 from the Warriors. Perfect from the field. His only misses were from the charity stripe, 6 for 9 from free throw. But just what an incredible night it was for Hogan. 25 points total on the season coming into this game. Almost doubled that in this one. 22 points for him in this one. 21 points for Raheem Brizendine. What an excellent game it was for him as well. 9 for 12 shooting, 3 of those coming from three-point land. Alex Tavares, what a game it was for the catch-and-shoot sniper. 18 points, 5 of those coming from three-point land, 5 for 7 shooting, 6 for 10 from the field in total. Bobby Taylor with 16, 5 and 11. Double-double for him in this one. A lot of flashy passes. And just a great facilitator here is getting a view from the locker room. Aaron Timms coming in. Didn't see much playing time from him. So Alex Tavares hyped after that win there. So is CJ Jordan. Brizendine all smiles here from the Warriors and getting his first collegiate points here on the varsity level was Logan Hockaday here. Having 5 points total, one of those being a 3-ball, and is actually shooting 100% from the free throw line, and he might want to keep it there for this season. Excellent game for the Warriors as we now head into the conclusion, as the Warriors have a bunch of difficult conference games coming up for them. We want to thank you very much for joining us here on Conference Carolina's Digital Network. As for me, Matt O'Banion, and the rest of our staff here on the production team, I want to thank you for watching. Good night.
Now Barry will try a 3-pointer.
Yes.
That one's good.